Welcome everybody, welcome to my channel. This is New to the Abroad Life with Omala. On today's episode, I will be putting into practice what I shared in my previous video. Now, if you're new here, please go and watch the first video I uploaded, because this video is a continuation of the first video. So please quickly go and watch that video and come back to watch this one. Welcome back. Remember that in my last video I said that for you to survive outdoors in really cold temperatures, you have to focus on keeping yourself warm, dry and comfortable. Also remember that I said to achieve that you have to wear layers of clothes. Now, on layers of clothes, I mentioned that there is a base layer, 2 or 3 layers on top of the base layer, and then the outermost layer, which is your winter jackets. Remember I mentioned that the base layer is the one that sits directly on your skin. Now, what I have on is my base layer, and it is made up of 100% polyester. It is lightweight, as you can see. Aside polyester, you can also check for fabrics like spandex. Some have mentioned merino or merino wool. I have some other ones here that are not 100% polyester. There's this that is, let's see, this is 86% polyester and 14% spandex. This is a regular long sleeve t-shirt, but you can use it as your base layer. It will keep you warm and dry. So if you are looking for something to use as a base layer, if you have something at home that is long sleeve, lightweight, made up of synthetic material, polyester, spandex, some could be a combination of polyester and cotton. I know I said cotton does not absorb the sweat, but I have one that actually worked for me because it is 65% polyester and 35% cotton. So check for the fabric used in making what you want to wear as your base layer. You understand? Remember, warm, dry, comfortable. What I have on for the lower part of my body is a pair of leggings that is also made up with 92% polyester and 8% spandex. The reason why I like this one is because it has this fleece-like material that helps to keep me warm. So this is what I have on as my base layer. So for my second layer, let's say today I'm preparing for a weather or a temperature that feels like minus 27 degrees centigrade. So for my second layer, I would wear this cardigan. Now, this cardigan is made up of 62% acrylic and 38% recycled polyester. So you see, this polyester is really repeating itself. So before you choose what to wear, especially your base layer, please check for the name of the fabric. Yeah, so I have first layer on and second layer. The next thing I would go with is my pair of socks. Now, to keep your feet warm outdoors, you need a thick pair of socks that was made to keep your feet warm. So the one I have here is this thick. For the second layer of the lower part of my body, I have 3 options here that I would like to share with you. This one is made with, or this one was made with, yeah, this is also 95% polyester and 5% spandex. Now, the unique thing about these two, or most of the leggings I used for winter, is the inner part. It has this fleece-like material. Remember what I'm wearing as my base layer for the leggings has this fleece-like material on the inside. Same with what I'm wearing at the outer part. It's just to keep me warm. You understand? Warm and dry. So which one should I go with? Let me go with this one, black. But since I'm preparing for minus 27 degrees centigrade, remember I said that I'm preparing for a temperature that feels like minus 27 degrees centigrade. I'll wear this one, then I'll now wear this one on top of it, because I'm trying to keep myself warm. Remember, if I'm going to sweat, this material I'm wearing down here will absorb the sweat from my skin, so I have nothing to worry about as regards. Now I have 2 layers on for the upper part of my body and lower part of my body, so I will go with the 3rd layer for my trouser. So I'm going to wear this. Now, things you should note for when you want to pick the clothes that you're going to wear for your 3rd layer. Of course, it shouldn't be something tight. If it's something tight, you won't be able to combine all these layers together. So this one is free, you know, it's freer compared to the 2 pairs that I'm wearing. So by the time I wear it, you'll see that it will fit and it will not be too tight. You know, so these are things to consider. I have 3 layers of trousers and 2 layers on the upper part of my body. Next thing I would wear is the outermost layer. Remember I said that the outermost layer will be your winter coat or your winter jacket. So this is my winter jacket. In subsequent videos, I will be sharing what to look out for before you pick your winter jackets. So other people could go out like this, but in my case, for -27, no, this dressing is not complete. The next thing I would wear would be my winter cap. For my winter cap, I have 3 here to show you. Some people would go with this. I could use this if I was preparing for a temperature of -10. But if I was preparing for a temperature of -15 or even -12 and above, I would go with this one. Now the difference between this and this is this covers my head and of course includes the cover for my ears. However, it leaves this part of my face open, and I don't like to expose this side of my face because it can be uncomfortable walking outside when it's very windy. So I would go with this one instead. I like this one. This one covers my forehead almost to my eye. In fact, it covers my eyebrow, covers my ear, covers the side of my face, and just keeps me very warm. Now, you could go with this one as well, and you could throw in your hoodie. But guess what? If it's very windy, you'll be doing like this, and to me that's not comfortable. Remember, warm, dry, comfortable. So I would rather I went with this one. I prefer this. So this just keeps me very warm, so I can use my hoodie and I'm fine. I'm fine. The next things I will go with are things that some people don't consider important, but please learn from me. They are very important. Number 1 on that list, aside everything I have worn, is a scarf or a face mask to cover my nose. It's just to protect my nose from breathing in the cold air directly. Trust me, even when you wear the head warmer or the winter cap and you use your hood, it's breathing in the cold air is very uncomfortable. So this will minimize that discomfort for you. So you could wear the mask or you could tie the scarf round your nose and your mouth. You understand? So you just tie it to the back. Now, you don't need to tie it so that you will not be able to breathe, of course. Just, you know, to prevent yourself from breathing in the cold air directly. When I'm not using it, probably I'm inside the bus or I'm indoor, I can loosen it or just leave it around my neck. The next on that list would be this tissue paper. Trust me, this is very, very important. Just spend few minutes inside the cold, you start having runny nose. So it's actually uncomfortable having to use your hand to be cleaning your nose. Some people carry handkerchief, but I don't like the idea of blowing my nose inside into handkerchief and putting it back inside my pocket. So I would rather use tissue paper. So please, this is very important. Before you go out, always make sure that you have tissue inside your bag or inside your pocket. It is very important. You will need it. Even if you cover your nose with face masks or wool, you might still have some kind of runny nose. So please always go with your tissue. As a lady, you should always carry tissue anyway. So the next thing I would like to share is, which should you choose? These are called mittens, and there's also gloves. For gloves, your fingers are into unique spaces provided for your fingers, but for the mittens, it gives the opportunity for your fingers to be together. Now when your fingers are together, you retain body heat compared to when they are separated. So if you want to choose the option of winter gloves or mittens, please choose mittens instead. It keeps your hands, your palm warm than gloves would do. Now this is very thick. If you check the tag, it is made up of polyester as well. I should be a brand ambassador for a polyester brand, that be, or for a brand that uses polyester to make their clothes. Well, so this is it. It's really thick. So I'll choose this over gloves, and my advice is that you should choose this over hand gloves. Now the next thing would be my winter boots. Now I have this as my winter boots. In my subsequent video, I'll be sharing what to look out for in before you choose your winter jacket and your winter boots. So please subscribe to my channel so that when that video comes out, you will receive the notification. And please watch, like, comment. Thank you. The next item on that list is my water bottle. Of course, you need to hydrate, so I don't need to talk much on this. And because you want to save the earth, you will not carry plastic bottles. You will use something that you can use over and over again. Next on the list again is my lip gloss, so that you don't have dry lips. Please carry your lip gloss. When your lips get dry, you would reapply the lip gloss. So you need this. The final item on that list is a backpack. You need it because where are you going to put the tissue paper, the lip gloss, the water bottle, your wallet, your phones? Is more comfortable for you to carry a backpack, than carrying a bag handbag that you'll be carrying like this on the road. It kind of slows you down. It can be uncomfortable. So most people carry a backpack because it's really convenient. So thank you for watching today. Thank you for watching to the end. Please subscribe, like, share.
Follow my Instagram account at Omola_Olusochi.
And send me a DM. I would love to hear from you. Thank you for watching today, guys. Bye.